Hello and welcome to eSailing TV. Hello to all of you fans sitting around the world. Welcome to a special edition eSailing TV. Today we are going to do a little bit commercial for the eSailing Nations Cup made by the community. And here's the crazy part. 30 teams, not 13, but 30 teams from all around the world, 23 nations, are battling in a huge community cup with an eNations Cup. And that's what we're going to see today. And let's just run through the format quite fast and because the teams are getting ready. And here we have the format in SailRanks, sailranks.com, made as a scoring system for the community by the community. And it is Team Ukraine against Team Finland, two unwritten letters we are going to see today. So let's see how that will unfold. I'm pretty sure it's going to be crazy. It's going to be something we haven't seen before. By some of the teammates, we know CMA from Ukraine, ONC Kulikon from Finland, 767 from Ukraine, FINLAND from Ukraine, T-Tennis, and then when I'm going down the list, Dimstar, Sukov, Lundberg, yeah, a lot of them I know a little bit, but most of them are new here on the channel. So let's go in and see some action. And the format is quite simple. They're going to do 6 races in total, and the first one we're going into here is a NACRA 17. It is 6 versus 6 in the NACRA 17, and it's an upwind downwind lake they're going to do. So interesting how that will develop, how that will unfold. We can see that Ukraine are black with the Ukrainian flag, Finland are light blue with the Finnish flag in the top. And it's team race, so it's all about score, it's all about points. So let's see how that will unfold. Who will win this regatta tonight? Finland versus Ukraine. 0-0, and as I remember, they're going to do all 6 races, so we can have the final score. 5 seconds to the start. The players are running towards the starting line. A false start for one of the Finnish players. That's pretty costly. 2 of them, Sulund and Lundberg. And Lundberg, he is actually one of those we know a little bit. Eset with a penalty made by T-Tennis, his own player. See, that splits a whole up fleet. 6 persons from Ukraine in the lead from the start. And 6 Finnish people in the end. This was not the start. This was not the start Finland was dreaming of, because it's all about points. It's the team getting the less points that's going to win it. But let's see, a lot of things can happen because both of the teams are quite new in this format. They're quite new on the servers. I only know 4 players in total, actually 6 players in total that have been playing in a high level. So Eset here in the right hand side. He's going to the right hand side, taking a chance. And one thing I love about the NACRA is it's all about racing your own race. I know it's a team race, but 6 versus 6, then it's all about making sure you're getting up level. And right now we can see 2 Finnish players are coming up. It's still Artem and Sukov in the lead. Then we have Sulund and M10s coming in 3rd and 4th. Flamira Rotsa and David and 767 coming in, and then a lot of shift. But let's see here. David coming in 6, going in front of them. CMA also going in from Eset. But this is interesting. Sudlund managed to go up a little bit, and M10s, and they are going to see if they can slow down the Ukrainian army that's coming in and taking over the lead at the moment. Let's see how it happens. Let's see how it will unfold. It's Finland versus Ukraine. It's race number 1. It is the NACRA 17, 6 versus 6. And we're going to see 6 races in team race format today. But right now it looks hard for Finland, but they still got a 3rd and a 4th. So they somehow need to slow down the others. Maybe do a wind block or 2. Maybe do it in the next upwind leg. They need to do something. T10s, he is here in 10th. Eset coming in. They might penalize each other. Oh, friendly fire, friendly fire. T10s got killed by his own by sailing in front of him. That was not how to race this one, but friendly fire is happening in a match race or in team race like this. Let's see here. Sydlund battling against 767. 767 is one of the routine players, penalizing Sydlund. Very well controlled. And remember, this is the leeward-windward situation. He got the penalty from. So 767 just explored that rule and made that penalty. Upwind going. 2 Ukrainians in the lead, M10s in third. It's only M10s now that can slow them down because Sydlund lost the battle to 767. So M10s need to do something when they're coming up towards the top mark. Need to do a one man or one boat wind block to slow down rest of the fleet. Let's see how that will handle out, because these boats are so fast that they will slow down. And also will navigate fast around him, so he will not be able just to block it. But let's see, Artem Huduma is in the lead from Ukraine, Zhukov, and as I remember, most of the Ukrainian team are from Odessa actually. Let's go in and find some info on them today. When we're going into it, we are going a little bit up here. Let's see, where do we have here? Atom, he's 17 years old. We have him here in the picture, and he has been sailing for 9 years and 3 times Ukrainian champion in real sailing, 3 different boat types. So he knows a lot about sailing. He has Zhukov with him in the lead. Zhukov is one of the more younger players, as I remember. He is, so let's find him. No, we don't know much about him, but both of them coming up, and I have a picture of him, so I can say to you, he is young, maybe 13 years old, 14 if coming in. Sydlund from Finland coming in, just coming in front, 767, but got a penalty, and 767 is actually the team captain of the Ukrainian team when they're doing next week's regatta, or battle actually, invitational ISPO. And 767, he's a little bit older. He is 24 years old. He is from Saposi Hyra. I need to learn speak Ukrainian. He's 24 years old. He has been sailing for 13 years, 3 times champion in Optimist in Ukraine, 3 times vice champion in the 470, so, and 3 times champion in the junior. So he knows a lot about sailing. But this looks like a Ukrainian victory without doing the math, without doing the calculations. First, second, third goes to Ukraine. Then we have M10s in fourth. A lot of the finish coming up, but it's too late because they have 3 persons in behind. So we have the final score afterwards, but one thing is for sure. This is 1 point for Ukraine, and we're giving it there. So 0-1 in the total score. So this was the start of the E-Nations Cup Community Cup against Ukraine and Finland tonight. And as I said, Finland is quite new for me in this game. We have ONC, we know a lot, and then I have been seen Lundberg before. And as I remember, the only reason I know him is because one of the Swedish players in the real E-Nations Cup hosted by World Sailing, he lost a battery on his mobile phone, had some issues. Then he had to borrow one on a training camp, and that was from his Finnish friend Lundberg. So he was sailing with Finnish flag. Let's see a little bit more about what's happening right now. They are doing the scoreboard, and then let's talk a little bit about next week. Next week, actually tomorrow, also an interesting team event coming up. It is the ISPO event, and this is what it's all about.
ISPO Munich 2021 presents the official esport of world sailing. 8 teams are going to compete. 1 team will be crowned winner. LDLN from Spain, led by team captain Jose. Club Náutico Sevilla from Spain, led by team captain Ramon 732. Downwind Esports, based in Denmark, led by team captain and national champion Lucas Moore. Ukrainian eSailing Squadron, led by team captain 767. Team USA, led by team captain Bradley Adam. MCES Italia, led by team captain, former world champion Filippo Lanfranchi. Team Scotland, led by team captain and Nations Cup champion Mike O'Donovan. Team VIT, led by team captain Farley. Starts the 18th of January 2100 UTC, semi-finals and grand final on the 2nd of February at 1900 UTC. Watch it on ISPO and eSailing TV.
And we're getting ready for the next event coming up, and we also need to have our real transitions because we just changed our whole graphics in the studio, and that's how it's going to be. Next race coming up is a starboat. It is mano mano. It is a lot of viewers are in there. See, the teammates are going in there to cheer on him, but it's a mano mano. It is a match race. It is the starboat. Right now it's 1-0 for Ukraine. So let's go in and see who will take the next point. And there we have it. The next point coming up. It is Lundberg versus 767, and let's see who that might be coming in there, because one of them are going to win this one, and let's follow them. Let's just stay by one of the boats and see how that will go. It is 767. There's the most routine player about these two, and I'm pretty sure that he might also go in and take this victory. But a lot of things can happen when we are going into it. But let's see how that will unfold. Let's see who wins. 7 seconds to start the finish. Lundberg is in the best position. He has, we see here, he has actually the wind side, but it's a slow start for him and tacks away. Very slow start, loses 10 meters in the start, but he is in a position where he can come from starboard and penalize 767. But let's see, 767, very routine sailor also, and also very routine e-sailor. Let's see who will take this one. I'm pretty sure that that they will go in and take it, but let's see who will take it. Right now they're following each other. We're waiting for some action, but see the difference in between the boats. So Lundberg, yeah, he's 2 meters behind. When he crosses, tacks in front of 767. You can also see it from top a little bit. Then he's too far away from 767 to penalize him. That means he needs to go a little bit closer towards him. Somehow needs to go closer to him and see what he can do. But that's how that will go. That's how the cookie will crumble in this case. But we're waiting for them to come to towards the ley line. See there, the cross comes in. 767. Oh, a little nervous actually. Got also a little bit too close to our dear friend from Finland, so he might get a penalty in this case. See, very close battle when we see him from the top. Right now it's very good defense, and now the Finnish boat needs to take care he doesn't follow with the best VMG, because if he follows in this case with the best VMG, then he might have an issue by getting a penalty, and now he's behind. But this boat, remember, it's not upwind you're winning it, it's downwind. That's where you want to be. We're still following them from the top because we want to see them. How they're doing the action from top and down. Mark rounding coming in, and now it's going to be interesting because now it's all about how far behind are the Finnish boat, and I'm pretty sure that the Finnish boat is getting ready, and we can see the wind shadow. It's coming in here in a few sec. Let's jump to the Finnish boat, then we can see it from top. See huge wind shadow, 33 meters in this boat type, and that's how it's going to be. So let's see how that will go. Let's see how it will unfold. There we have them. Again, a little bit pressure, 6.8, 7.5. It's a long downwind. You can see the meters. We have the meters here on this one. Actually, we are on the VIP account right now. Maybe we should go away so we don't see all these numbers on it. But you can see Lundberg coming down, 767. Lundberg getting closer and closer, but it might be a little bit too late. It looks like 767 survives the first downwind attack. You can see it. And now Lundberg needs to following around the mark, and then it's going upwind. Now it's all about going away from the wind shadow of 767. Let's go a little bit closer to them so he doesn't get a penalty or a slowdown. And right now you can see 767 is controlling him by going all the way, following him all the way to the left-hand side to the ley line. And he will also pressure him a little bit out. But one thing Lundberg can try to do is try to cheat 767, that he will tack up and tack back again. Ooh, he tries to do it. See straight away 767 in front of him. And that will slow down Lundberg very much, because now he needs to do an extra tack. And that's how it's going to be. That's how the cookie will crumble in this case. But it's the downwind action we want to see. And now you can see here, this is what happens when you're using best VMG. Then the boat turns and follow the boat in front. And now we have the inside turn, and 767 tries to do the starboard penalty, and actually he managed to do it, and Lundberg goes behind him to avoid that penalty. And now the action comes, the downwind action. This is when we are going to see who is winning. Is it going to be Lundberg from Finland, or is it going to be 767 from Ukraine? 1-0 for Ukraine until now. It's 6 matches in total. This is 1 versus 1 starboat. Let's see how it will unfold. Right now, 767, and we can see it when we go a little bit closer into this. We'll go all the way to the left-hand side to avoid getting a lot of wind pressure on him. But right now, it's too late. He's captured in dirty air. And the only way he can do is try to trick Lundberg to go too far away and then tack to drive towards the finish line. But there's way to go. You can actually get 2 penalties within those 400 meters and still make it towards the finish and win it. We have seen it before, and this is one of the boats we have seen the most action in. We have seen Cruiselator losing with 1 pixel in the E-Nation Cup Championship, the grand finale, where it was Spain versus Great Britain, and their Cruiselator lost with 1 pixel, and Great Britain was crowned winner in this boat type. Let's go topwards. Let's see from top, because now we are going to see the action. Lundberg getting ready to attack. 767 avoids that attack straight away. Lundberg on the inside. Now 767 are a little bit in trouble, because he needs to do something, or else Lundberg will win with that pixel. So he needs to go into him and attack him. We have seen this situation before, and right now 767, he needs to find a solution, and there it was. Penalty to Lundberg. But there's 200 meters left, so Lundberg have 1 more attack downwind. Let's see who will do it, who will take it. Lundberg under pressure, attacking 767. Second attack. 767 needs to defend it. Lundberg with speed. He's coming with much more speed. 1 knot faster, 1.2 knots faster. Now it's coming in. He needs to do the attack right away. He needs to find the solution. It's too late. It's going to be another victory and another point to the Ukrainian team. So that's 2-0 to Ukraine against Finland. Wow. It's quite interesting here, because as I said from the start, the Finnish team we haven't seen much in eSailing before, but they're actually doing a great job. But we can see that the Ukrainian has been practicing. They have been doing this for a long time. But can Finland come back? We're going into another race in a few sec. We're going into an offshore race. That's the first time I'm seeing that in a team race, 2 versus 2 offshore. But before that, then let's lock a little bit in so we don't have all these numbers. Let's go out of the VIP account tonight. Let's see, we have a few accounts we can do that with. So let's just go out and pick another one. So by the way, guys, in the chat, who will win tonight? Will the Finnish team has a chance to come back in this race, or will it be a Ukrainian victory? You guys know it. I don't know it. You have seen this much more than me. So let's see how that will unfold. Ready for some action. Ready for the next race. It's the offshore coming up. So let's go in and see it. Hello, Telecanal. That's one of the streaming channels. Streaming. That's actually the Japanese streaming channel. Streaming eSailing from Japan and the Pacific Rim. They are online with us on Twitter right now. Welcome. Let's say it, konnichiwa. And then we're getting ready. Offshore race coming in, and let's go in game straight away. It's 2-0 to Finland, to Ukraine against Finland. There we have them. The offshore boat, huge boat, huge wind shadow. And I'm pretty sure that Virtua Regatta might have been changing a little bit in the boat type, because old days we knew how how big the wind shadow was, but this wind shadow, we are around 38 meters in the boat type. So it's downwind again. We're going to see some really cool action. But upwind, you can still sneak away from the others, and it's all about having a good start. And right now we can see the Ukrainian, it's 767, it's Zukov against Essen and T10s, and I think it's 767 placing himself here at the committee boat. That is actually in a good position where he can control the Finnish team when they're going upwind. Windsocks, they are starting to sail against the wind. Oh, penalty already over there. Who was that for? That was for T10s. Against where is he there? Against Zukov in the start. The young Zukov, I think he's 14 actually. I have a beautiful picture of him here. He's not old. And it looks like his school photo. So he might have been doing some great stuff in there. So let's see how it's going upwind. They are already at the ley line, but see the wind pressure, it's very light wind here. It's coming from the left-hand side. There we have one of the spectators here. Essen, he is crossing behind Zukov. And then we have T10s. Yeah, if he was a little bit closer to the rest of the fleet, he was in a good position, but he's not closer. So right now he's losing momentum. He is 42 meters behind, 44 meters behind. And if they're not doing a better result there, then you really need to do something crazy to come back in the race. But remember, it's a downwind boat. It is the offshore racer. So yeah, 767 and Zukov have a great start. And if they want to win it, it's 2 versus 2. Then it's all about getting first, second, or first and third. If you're getting first and fourth, then you lose actually, because then it's a tie and then the winning team is losing it. So they just need to have 767 slowing down, rest of the fleet battling with them all by himself. But let's see what they will do in this case. They are placing themselves side by side, no luffing the sails. Essen behind, T10's coming with him. Let's see how this will unfold. They're getting ready to go downwind, spinning her up, or actually getting her up in this case. Huge sails off the offshore. And then let's see that wind shadow. Let's see if we can do a calculation of the wind shadow. This is the measurement from bow to bow, 26 meters. And see how big it is. We are 30 meters. We're actually having a wind shadow of 42 meters, around 42 meters in total in this boat type. And let's see how it will unfold. Right now, Zukov sailing away, 767 splitting to the opposite side. None of them are getting wind shadow, but now Essen attacking Zukov. And we also have an attack on the opposite side. T10s, no, the wind shadow is not capturing 767. So it's over here. They have a chance. They really need to beat Zukov and slow him down and see if they can get him fourth position. So they are forcing 767 to go in and do something. 2-0 for Ukraine. Oy, a pressure here, almost a penalty made by T10s by himself by sailing into Zukov, but he managed to survive. And then it's quite interesting to see Essen going to the left-hand side, to the opposite gate. And yeah, it looks like it paid off in the start, but penalty to T10s. He didn't manage to cross behind Zukov in that case. Let's see Essen. Yeah, Essen is coming in front of Zukov. So now they have a chance if T10s doesn't get a penalty all the time. Let's see upwind lake coming in. It's 2-0 from Ukraine. What will they do? 767 is having a good run tonight. All races he has been in, he has been winning. He just won the match race, and this is the offshore boat. So let's see how it will go. T10s, he's here in 4th position. Essen in 2nd, Zukov in 3rd. This means Essen, he needs to do a wind block up there. If he manages to do a wind block up there, then he might slow down Zukov and give T10s a chance to get close enough. And then it's all about focus on Zukov and let 767 sail away. That is their chance to win. But Zukov is coming from starboard. Essen is on the inside, so he needs to do the good mark rounding. Mark rounding coming up. Does he manage to do it? Oh, so close of a penalty. They're switching positions. So instead of taking a chance and slowing down Zukov, he needs to battling with Zukov downwind, and he needs to win the battle 2 times to get the point for Finland. But let's see. Essen against Zukov. Zukov is caught in wind shadow. No, he's not. Oh, it's very slightly. It's 0.2 difference. So either T10s, yeah, he's sailing away now. T10s, he needs to sail a little bit faster. Essen need to battle Zukov. A cross coming in. Are they doing a maneuver? No, now they can penalize each other. Now it's T10s attacking Zukov. Zukov is caught in a little bit hamburger here. Maybe it is a Finnish burger. Oh, even better. He's caught in the Finnish sauna. He can't see what's happening in that big wind shadow that is coming his way. Oh, an attack. Essen loses that to Zukov. Zukov now under pressure by T10s. T10s needs to do something. It's too late, I think. Essen is now capturing T10s in the wind shadow. Great defense by Zukov. Another point going Ukrainian way. That is 3-0 towards the Team Ukraine. That means if they're winning the next race, they're winning the direct battle against Finland, but they're doing all 6 races in total. Just a confirmation, so you can see it. 767 Zukov, 1st and 2nd. Essen and T10s getting 3rd and 4th. And now we're getting ready to the next race that's coming up. Next race, I'm just watching it up here. It's going to be the EF50 3 versus 3. One of my favorite battles, because I remember in the E-Nations Cup when Japan won against France, and that was in a 2 versus 2 case, and they also won the 3 versus 3. But I saw Chambon going in front of one of the French e-sailors, slowing down, made a penalty on him so his teammate could come around him. Such a beautiful move. And then the D'Amato trap also. The D'Amato trap, David D'Amato and Pepe D'Amato, they are doing it time after time in a 2 versus 2 in the EF50. But let's see what the Finland and Ukraine can do with this EF50. While we're waiting for it, remember tomorrow this great event starts. It is the ISPO Invitationals. 8 teams has been invited, and here they are.
ISPO Munich 2021 presents the official e-sport of world sailing. 8 teams are going to compete. 1 team will be crowned winner. LDLN from Spain, led by team captain Jose. Club Náutico Sevilla from Spain, led by team captain Ramon 732. Downwind Esports based in Denmark, led by team captain and national champion Lucas Moore. Ukrainian eSailing Squadron, led by team captain 767. Team USA, led by team captain Bradley Adam. MCES Italia, led by team captain, former world champion Filippo Lanfranchi. Team Scotland, led by team captain and Nations Cup champion Mike O'Donovan. Team VIT, led by team captain Farley. Starts the 18th of January 2100 UTC, semi-finals and grand final on the 2nd of February at 1900 UTC. Watch it on ISPO and eSailing TV.
So the ISPO coming up, an invitational where we're going to showcase eSailing special team races. And it's going to be a blast. Tomorrow is the seeding rounds. It's going only to be 2 races with 2 players from each team in each race. And that will define the seeding for Wednesday battle, where we're going to have a round robin in each group. They're going to be divided into 2 groups with 4 teams in each. Top 2 for those groups will go into the semi-finals, and from there the grand final. But it's also a showcase in front of huge sponsors like Red Bull, Audio the car company, YouTube is also there, plus a lot of more top brands are going to watch what's going to happen. So go in tomorrow, like and share, and see some cool action. Now we're going into the EF50 and we have some new players with us. We have CMA MA coming in there. So let's go in and see how that will go. It's still 3-0 for the Ukrainian team. Now we're going into race number 4. If the Ukrainians are winning here, they're winning the battle, but we're going to see all 6 races. Sukov 767 CMA from Ukraine, Lukas Kalemo, Sydlund, and M10 is going for the Finnish team. Let's see a start coming in. It's actually Finland in a good position. This boat in front of me here, closest to us, is in a good position if he doesn't drop down in speed. It's Lukas. He doesn't know it, I think. Sydlund coming in, penalty to 767 against M10. M10's in trouble. No, Lukas, you're on the inside. But it's the Sydlund sneaking away. Finland with the lead, but then we have Sukov and CMA coming in. Mark rounding, let's see. Oi, Lukas slows down and hitting the mark. Oi, double fold by Lukas. Got a little bit in panic, slowed down, and then hitting the mark. See how much that is costing. It's around 200 meters because of 1 penalty. So now it's all up to M10 to do something. Yeah, they have to lead Sydlund up there, but M10, he needs to penalize one of the boats behind him, and that is CMA MA he's going to follow, or 767. He has a chance attacking 767. He's going behind. Next time, luff your sails and then slow down and let him sail into you. CMA, he is from Ukraine. He's from the city of Odessa. He's 25 years old. He's actually the team captain, or one of the leaders of the Ukrainian community, making sure that things are happening. And let's just follow him here. Oh, Lukas, why did you tack away? Next time, sail into him. It's not about being polite. It's about doing a team race. It's an e-sport. It's all about penalty. He has been sailing dinghies and a lot of big boats for 16 years. And I have to say, he loves to play virtual regatta inshore because you think it's pushing the sport into a new direction, the sport of sailing, but it's also teaching him a little bit how to develop tactics, and also can practice angles in sailing again and again and again. So he thinks it's a very realistic game we have here in virtual regatta inshore. CMA is in 4th, 767 3rd, Sukov, and they need to stay there. But M10, oh, it's good race by M10. If he's smart, he will just go in, and then I might slow down my boat now. Press space, luff your sail, let him sail into you. No, he didn't do that. So they're going to have a battle downwind. He needs to have Lukas back in the race, and there's only way he can do that is penalizing CMA, but also trying to capture 767. It's all about points, and when you're watching it, you can see there's 21 points in total, and right now Team Finland has 11 points, so if you have 10 points or less, you will win the race. Getting ready to the last button mark rounding, gate mark rounding. It's still Sukov and Sydlund in the lead. Sukov falling at 767 coming in. And this battle is very important. This battle can actually change everything. If M10s wins the battles against CMA and drops him down to 5th, actually slows him down so he gets 6, then and Lucas is coming back to it, 10. There is a chance that Finland might win it. But right now we see M10s is losing that battle. Yeah, he went to the right-hand side, and now he has the wind pressure with him a longer time than CMA. But the mark rounding there costed him around 70 meters. So he will have a hard time to capture CMA. Let's see here. This is now or never. This is where it's going. This is where we are going to see a change. And M10s needs to go after CMA. No, he's too clear. No, guys. It's team racing. It's team racing. You need to attack. This was your chance to slow down CMA and make Lucas get a little bit closer. So Finland, are you watching this? Don't be polite. It's team racing. So if you can penalize a boat, then penalize a boat. Sydlund, he still needs to take the chance to win it up there, or else he needs to slow down the 2 other boats and take a chance. And M10s needs to tack towards the mark, or else he will get the penalty from CMA. But this time he needs to sail in front of CMA. He needs to slow him down. This is now or never. This is the last chance you have, young lad, to penalize CMA. CMA going around. No! Opposite side. Penalty to M10s. CMA makes the call, penalizing the Finnish boat, M10s, and that is giving the point to Ukraine. There's no chance, absolutely no chance for Finland to coming back in this race. Good race for them, so close by M10s, and remember, it's going fast in these boats. You need to think fast, but you also need to penalize when you can penalize others, and that is how you're going to do. So, without saying much about it, we can see the last Ukrainian boat crossing the finish line there. 4-0 to Team Ukraine against Finland. That was the 4 first races made between Ukraine and Finland. It's a 4-0 win until now to Ukraine, but they're doing the 2 last races, as I remember. And the next race is going to be a 4 versus 4. It's going to be a J boat, and that's also quite interesting. That's where we're seeing the most of the battles coming in. And to those of you watching here, remember on the Inshore Stream channel right now, they are going to show the Great Britain versus Turkey, and that's a very, very interesting battle, because that is Havuk, as I remember, on one of the team, and Déjà Vu on the other team. So that is a very intense battle. Over here we can say that Ukraine already won against Finland, but we're going to see the last races. As I remember, it's a 4-0 until now. So let's wait for the next race to come up. If there should be any questions or anything, then please ask right in the chat. I will have it here, then we can watch it. We're getting ready to 4 versus 4, so let's just go into 2-person studio while we're waiting. And there we have the J boat, one of the favorite boats, actually one of the most funny boats and also good boats in team race. It's a 4 versus 4. That means you need to do the math. That's 3, 6, 10, 11, 18 plus 8. That's 26 points in total. So you need to get less than 13 points to win it. And if it is a tie, then it's the winning team that is losing it. So let's go in and see how that will unfold. And we can see a new player coming in from Team Ukraine. That's Vladimir Rosa. And Vladimir Rosa, as I remember, let's see, I have some on him. No. I have a little bit on him. That's actually the oldest player on the team. He is that is actually Vitality, as I remember he's called also. There we have him. He's 37 years old. He's from Kiev, and he has been sailing for more than 27 years. And then we have StimStar Pro coming in. Dima Kartel. He's from the city of Nikolaev. He's 13 years old, so the oldest and the youngest joining in the race. So let's see how Dimstar and Flimimir Rosa is going to do in this race. Let's see. Go Finland. It's 4 versus 4. Let's get ready for some action. It's 0 to Finland, 4 to Ukraine. So the Ukrainian team already won this regatta, but remember, all point counts when you're coming into the final score. Top 3 of each group will go into the next round, and they're doing a round robin in these groups over the next 1 month of time. 18 seconds to start. It is Team Ukraine in the black boats, Team Finland in the blue boats. It is the J boat. And in this case, it's all about team races. You really need to fight together. You need to do things together. You need to help your team, or else you will be a little bit in trouble. Let's get ready to action. Let's see how they will go. The start is here right now. We can see CMA going to the right-hand side, followed by 767. Is it also going that way? Lundberg and T10s is going to the left-hand side. It's quite a split. Yeah, right now it looks like Lundberg and T10s are in the lead, but the 2 boats up here are sailing into stronger wind, and it looks like the wind is shifting in their favorite when they will cross to the left-hand side. So they might do a direct channels to Lundberg and T10s. This boat type, you upwind, you can actually win the race by doing a great result, but I also have to say downwind is where the action is. So let's see how that will go. We're getting ready for more aggressive stand. We're getting ready for it here. Lucas is side by side with Dimstar Pro, the youngest player, 13 years old. This Dimstar Pro, 767, a little bit more routine, 25 years old, crossing in towards the other teams. And let's see how this will unfold. Let's see how it will cross into it. But let's see here. 767, almost penalizing his own teammate. He needs to cross behind. Didn't manage to capture T10s or Lundberg. Lundberg following 767. Next attack coming in is CMA. It looks like he has a little bit more success with it. Let's see, it's going close. CMA, yeah, he managed to attack T10s. So the Ukrainian are back in control. It looks so good for the finish in the start. But right now the Ukrainian team are coming back. It's 4 versus 4. It's race number 5. It's the second last race in this nation battle here. It's 0 to Finland, 4 to Ukraine. And right now we have a huge battle for who will be in the lead. Essent trying to do the same as CMA and 767. Right now it succeeded him to come in front of 767. But CMA, he is in control. Crosses in, nice tack there, and now he's going to pressure T10s. T10s needs to bear away. Oh, so close, and he almost managed to penalize CMA because he was in very good defense there. Essent coming in. Opposite side, Lundberg in control of Dimstar, but Lundberg, T10s are coming from port side. CMA and 767 are coming from right-hand side. So let's see how it's coming in. Oh, T10 survived that. That's giving the lead to the Finnish team. Lundberg and T10s coming in. And now T10s, he can do a wind block. Slow down the Ukrainian army that's coming behind him. Let's see how it's going. Essen coming in. 767 takes a chance. Rack rounding penalty. So he will slow down. So Lucas coming in. Remember the points, as we said. 1 point for Lundberg, 2 points with T10s. That 3 points. 8 points, 16 points right now. So it's all about getting less than those 18 points to win this one. Lucas rounding the mark. Oh, he didn't know what to do. So he made a double jibe. That's giving Flamima Rossa a chance to come in. A battle 7-6-7 against Essent. And we can see CMA is trying to follow Lundberg. T10's in the middle. He might be under pressure by Dimstar. Can the youngster Dimstar, 13 years old, do anything against T10's? Let's see how it will do. Essent 7-6-7. They're ready to battle each other, pushing each other a little bit. 7-6-7. We have seen him in action before. We know. Oh, was that a disconnection? No, it was not. It was just because it's a blue boat covered by a black boat opposite side. We have one battle here, another battle there. That's a very, very important battle. Lundberg, he cannot be captured by CMA, but they managed to capture T10s. So Ukrainian team are capturing the finish, but in first place right now will be Lundberg, second place CMA. But see the battles for positions behind. Essent, 7-6-7, T10s, Dimstar Pro, Luca, Flamima Rossa. All of them are battling for important points. All of them are battling for the victory. But it's only the first downwind leg. Oh, penalty to Lucas for hitting Flamima Rossa. And, oi, penalty. Oi, nice done by 7-6-7. Waiting for Essent to do his move and then cross in. Switching around the rules from starboard port side to a leeward, windward penalty. And that made the Essent getting the penalty instead of 7-6-7. Routine sail there. Great attack. Upwind leg right now. Doing the math. Ukrainian team has 17 points. 19 points for Finland. So it can still be a tie. It can still be a victory. Who will take it? We don't know yet. 7-6-7 crossing in. Ready to do some damage. Downwind attack. Oh, he misses it. And then he comes back and penalizing Essent by doing a small dirty move there. Great race. And remember that it has been the difference in this E-Nations Cup battle. The Finnish team are still new in the game. They're playing very, very fair play. They're playing like sailing. They're playing like their boats can break. Just like we saw American Magic did yesterday. But it is an esport. It's all about penalty. And that's the way you're winning it. So now the Finnish team has two things they can do. Either they can make Lundberg slow down and have a chance of losing its first position. But then they can do a wind block slowing everything down here. Because T10, he is in trouble. And there he got the penalty. So now they only have one thing to do. That is having Lundberg slowing down, do a wind block, slowing down the whole Ukrainian team, and made his teammates come a little bit closer. Let's see if he will do it. I'm not sure because the Finnish team are an unwritten letter. It is the first time I'm seeing most of those in action. And actually, there's only one player I've seen in action before, and he's not playing right now. That's ONC. See, the Finnish sailor, Lundberg, sailing away. So this might be game over. We can just do the math. 1, 4, 9, 17. So right now they are in the lead, but see, the Ukrainian team are in control. Penalty to T10s. A luffing the sail from CMA made T10s going behind him. Dimstar Pro came in and penalized him. And now we have a double penalty coming up. Oi, 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 oi! The penalty was given to Lucas because 7-6-7 coming in the inside. But Flamima Rossa got a penalty by Essent because he didn't hold the boat straight. And that was giving the advantage to Essent in that case. But switching position. Right now, 5, 10, 18 points. It's a tie, and that's meaning that Finland is losing right now. So, right now as it is, Finland needs to make one of the Ukrainians losing 2 positions, or else Ukraine will win both on points or winning on a tie break. So let's see here. Battle coming in. Lucas trying to attack Flamima Rossa. Lundberg crossing the finish line. I think it's too early. He needs to turn around and help his team. But he's crossing it there. Oh, penalty to 7-6-7 made by T10s. That might change the points. We need to see the final score, and we will see it in a few seconds. And we need to do the math after this race, because 18-18 and a victory will give the point to a Ukrainian team. But penalty T10s. That might cost the Finnish team the lead, the victory. But he has a chance to come back. Right now, his teammate, Lucas, he needs to, instead of focus on battling CMA, he needs to slow down one of the two boats behind him, turn the boat around, sail into one of them, ignite the torpedoes, do something. T10's coming in. SN crossing, not helping his team. Remember, it's a team race. Lucas coming in. This is going to be a point for Ukraine. I am 100% sure, but let's see how it will unfold. Flammy Marossa, T10s. Let's see the points. We are taking Team Finland 1 point, 4 points, 10 points, 18 points. That's giving 18-18. Team Finland is in the lead or won the race. So it's going to be a point for Team Ukraine. So 5-0 for Team Ukraine against Finland. The rule of tie is also part of team races, and we got explained under the E-Nations Cup while hosted by World Sailing. Why is a tie where the team is winning losing? And it's because the rules are saying if you're winning and your team are losing, then you're not helping your team enough. Then you're not good enough of doing team races and you will lose the race. That's how it is. That's how unlucky Team Finland was in this case. But let's get ready to rumble. We are getting ready for the last race. The last race will be a 5 versus 5 in the laser. But to all of you new guys out there, before we're going into it, remember tomorrow another team race event is starting. It's going to be the beautiful ESPO Invitationals. Here you can meet the teams and you can also see most of the Ukrainian players in this video.
ISPO Munich 2021 presents the official e-sport of World Sailing. 8 teams are going to compete. 1 team will be crowned winner. LDLN from Spain, led by team captain Jose. Club Náutico Sevilla from Spain, led by team captain Ramon 732. Downwind Esports, based in Denmark, led by team captain and national champion Lucas Moore. Ukrainian eSailing Squadron, led by team captain 767. Team USA, led by team captain Bradley Adam. MCES Italia, led by team captain, former world champion Filippo Lanfranchi. Team Scotland, led by team captain and Nations Cup champion Mike O'Donovan. Team VIT, led by team captain Farley. Starts the 18th of January 2100 UTC, semi-finals and grand final on the 2nd of February at 1900 UTC. Watch it on ISPO and eSailing TV.
And we're getting ready for tonight's last race in this battle in between Finland and Ukraine. And it has been a Ukrainian dominance, but as said when we started it, Finland is first starting up the campaign. It's the first time we really see them here in Team Race League. They have a lot of time to practice, and I'm pretty sure that within the next couple of months we will see the Finnish team race in level, getting ready and be better to collaborate and communicate about it. It's a 5 versus 5 and it's this beautiful boat. It is in the laser. So we will again see some beautiful team action downwind, but most of the time when we're seeing a laser race like this, we will also see how great an upwind leg you can do as a team and actually get the others behind you. The start is important in a 5 versus 5, so let's go in and see it. In front of us we have Dimstar Pro, the youngest player to start today, 13 years old. He was on the Ukrainian team in the ISPO video we saw, and he was the guy you can see standing behind with his crossed arms, black polo, and a little bit more skinnier than the rest of the team, but he's also the youngster on the team. So there he is. He is going to battle together with his friends against this fantastic Finnish team that's coming to the start, but it is Ukrainian dominance. It's 0-5. Will they win 0-6? Let's see how that will unfold tonight. Starts coming up, 6 seconds, one boat outside of the starting line. Did he manage to do the right? Oh, friendly fire by the Ukrainians. It's Dimstart Pro sailing into 767. Essen with a penalty. A lot of penalties opposite side. That is Flamima Rossa, the oldest on the team at the moment, on the Ukrainian team. So the youngest and the oldest started with a penalty. But let's see them coming back in the race. Artem Huduma is following Sydlund. Penalty to M10s against Flamima Rossa in there. Another penalty here in the battle in front of us. Great stuff by Artem. And now we might see another penalty to Sydlund. He's in trouble, yeah. And now he did what? He didn't press best VFG. He turned with his fingers instead. He didn't press tack. He turned with his fingers and made a very, very slow tack. Losing momentum, dropping down. And right now it looks like a Ukrainian dominance upwind leg. And as said, if you're doing this great upwind, you can win a laser battle quite fast, but you also need to be very good at it. And right now the Ukrainians are showing us how to control Finland in the moves. Dimstart Pro, the youngster, is here in the right hand side. Lundberg beside him. You can see how they're pumping the boats, trying to get, he's going upwind instead of going with the wind. So losing a little bit of momentum. Lundberg is taking the battle to mano. But if we're going, it's over here. The show is on. Right now we see Team Finland is captured by the wall of 767, Artem Huduma and Flamima Rossa. That means Finland are in control, and it looks pretty dark for the Finnish team to come back in this race. But what will it do? How will it do? I'm not sure. It looks very, very hard for them, but a lot of things can happen as friendly fire or some kinds of mistakes from Team Ukraine. Right now, Dimstart Pro, he just needs to finish the race because Ukraine has the first, second, and fourth. That's 7 points, and a 7, that's 14 points, and a 10, that's 24 points out of 10 boats. So that's a very good result. Let's see. 767, Artem Huduma, Flamima Rossa, CMA, 4 boats in the lead. Sydlund, he's there. He will not be in top 4 when we're coming to the top mark. So right now, penalty. It's friendly fire. Lundberg and M10s is battling each other. Guys, it's team race. Blue team, Finland. Blue boat, Finland. Don't attack each other. So, but let's get back to the race. Let's get back to the mark rounding. We might see a small battle here. It's there. A penalty. No! The penalty was given to Sydlund and not CMA. That means Sydlund, he moved his boat just before hitting CMA. And now he's going upwind. It's chaos. And he's going to penalize Lucas. Nope. Friendly fire again. M10s. It's getting killed by Essen. So the Finnish team are killing each other. They want blood. The Vikings from Finland want to see some blood. And when it can't be Ukrainian blood, yeah, then why not take some friendly blood? Dimstart Pro with a penalty, but doesn't mean anything. See there, CMA slowing everything down, handing out penalties. 2 penalties, 3 penalties. In total here, CMA slowing down because the Ukrainian team has first, second, and third. That's 6 points. So right now, Team Finland cannot do anything. So CMA, he just needs to have some fun. He needs to have some Ukrainian hunting the Finnish bear. Let's see. This time CMA got killed. 3 boats around him. They are sneaking away, speeding up. But there needs to be a magic trick to get up to the lead. Because right now, it looks quite hard for them to come back in it. So, let's do the math. 1, 3, 6. And then let's say 10 points, that's 16. 7, that's 23 points. Team Finland, 9, 15. 23 plus 9, that's 32 points. So it is, right now, as it looks, a victory to Ukraine. Will they win 6-0 against Finland? It looks like they're going that way, but maybe something can happen. Disconnection, we've seen it before, or coming up. Yeah, Tilta, it was a perfect mark trap he did up there in the top mark. It was a very great race by CMA and slowing them down, making 3 boats coming around, and maybe he will do one more just to slow them even more down. But oh, he can't do it. He's getting a penalty in the battle against Lucas, but it's still too late. The 3 Ukrainian boats just need to sail for finish, and they are so long in between them. Let's see, 72, 76 meters in between number 3 and number 4. So no matter what's happening here, it will be a victory for Team Ukraine. 24 points is the maximum they can get as it stands, and CMA handing out 1 penalty to Sudlund, another penalty to Lucas, and now there might be friendly fire in there. A penalty on the inside to M10s because Sudlund came out of the penalty, so it couldn't be more unlucky for Team Finland. But that's how it is. That's how it was going. But right now we can see up when we're going up here, we have Flamima Rosa 767, Artem Hudima, Team Ukraine winning race number 6 also. 3 boats in the lead, crossing the finish line. And while we're seeing, let's see the routine sailor Flamima Rosa crossing that finish line with the Ukrainian flag. And then we can go behind and see Dimstar Pro making a final kill on M10s. So that has been a battle. Perfect battle, a perfect score for Ukraine, 6-0 against Finland. But I also have to say, if Finland just practice a little bit more, not being so fair play like, but going after penalizing people, penalize the opponent, then they might have seen a different result, because they had a lot of chance to do penalties on the Ukrainian boats. And see there, like sharks, they are attacking the last boat and taking it in. So we are just having 2 boats crossing the finish line in the end. It's Dimstar Pro and M10s. And while they're crossing, let's give the 6 point to Ukraine. They're winning 0-6 against Finland. Congratulations to Team Ukraine against Team Finland. And that was the eNations Community Cup here. Finland against Ukraine. Congratulations to Ukraine of winning it. And I have to say congratulations to Finland for participating. I'm really amazed that so many countries around the world are participating. 13 teams, 23 nations battling it out in the eNations Community Cup. And an amazing job by the race officers and the organizers. So please go in and support them while we are here. And if you want to see more, go into InShore Streams, write InShore Streams on Facebook or on Twitch. Then go into InShore Streams. There you can see Great Britain versus Turkey. And I know it's commentated by Artorius and Bradley Adam tonight. So stay safe, stay home, have fun, and we will talk to you all later when we're coming in. And with that said, remember, tomorrow this cool event is starting. It's the ISPO Invitationals. 8 teams are invited, and it's some of the best teams in the world.
ISPO Munich 2021 presents the official esport of world sailing. 8 teams are going to compete. 1 team will be crowned winner. LDLN from Spain, led by team captain Jose. Club Náutico Sevilla from Spain, led by team captain Ramon 732. Downwind Esports, based in Denmark, led by team captain and national champion Lucas Moore. Ukrainian eSailing Squadron, led by team captain 767. Team USA, led by team captain Bradley Adam. MCES Italia, led by team captain, former world champion Filippo Lanfranchi. Team Scotland, led by team captain and Nations Cup champion Mike O'Donovan. Team VIT, led by team captain Farley. Starts the 18th of January 2100 UTC, semi-finals and grand final on the 2nd of February at 1900 UTC. Watch it on ISPO and eSailing TV.